So, what do we have here today?
This machine has come in for a refit. It needs new wiper motor, arm, and blade. Needs all new door hinges. And it's gonna get power steering. This all comes out. That weld there has to be cut off, dash fixed before we put the power steering in. This is what power steering looks like when it's all mounted. It's fingertip control and it's electric. These old machines are very hard to heat, and if this is all open in here, you're getting all that cold air from the front. Okay, look in here.
Yep.
If these machines are closed in like this on the front, then you don't have to worry about all that cold air coming in your where you're sitting.
Okay.
This machine is also going to have automatic transmission put in. This is standard transmission, so the automatic will fit up to the bell housing, cut the drive shaft to fit, and then put a brake in. This has a caliper brake for this style of motor and transmission, and that's what will go on the blue one. This machine is coming in here to get the alternator shimmed to meet the pulley on the fan so the belt is running straight. This farm hitch is going to be cut off and replaced with a proper bumper, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, these brackets for the bumper are welded onto the frame all the way through. Then the bumper is made separate with lugs on it so that everything can be taken off. It's all bolted. There's nothing welded solid to the machine except these three ears here. That's it. Okay, I have to rebuild all the doors because there was kind of a field operation type of hinge put on, and some barn hinges welded on, and the field fixed for a door handle, and this has to be reskinned. The maintenance was very low. Doors have been reskinned, and these are original hinges. They're doubled on the top, single on the bottom, and some of them have lasted for 50 years. So we might redo the hinges on the blue Bombardier with this style, or else I'll show you another style. So once these door hinges are welded on to the door and the frame like that, you can lift the whole door right off, and this part of the hinge stays here, and this stays on the door, and they're greasable. This machine has a cracked alternator there, and we're going to see if we can get a new manifold or a replacement. But this is a special kind on account of it. This is cast and the alternator is mounted to that, so we might have to make a new bracket. Inside of these doors, we have to put bars and bolt them through the door, because if the fish tubs hit the windows, they'll either break them or push them out. Now these ski woods are rotten and wore out, so we take all that stuff off and take these braces off, and we redo the skis with iron and a ski rod. Then you don't need any braces here, which are just slush catchers. That's channel iron. Fisherman's Bombardier. and they have a little wood stove in there for keeping warm for extra heat, because the walls are not insulated, and the roof has been insulated with previously by somebody with some light duty material. This heater motor is set up, it's drawing air from inside and then blowing it up to the window. So we usually cover this so those holes are covered, then it'll draw air from this side, and you won't lose heat down onto the floor. These tin floors go inside the Bombardier, and they're a struggle to take out. I'll show you where they go. They fit in here over top of the drive shaft. So this is what we do to eliminate the struggle with the floor. This Bombardier was set up for recreation use. So what we done was we made thicker cushions, so you have room for your feet. And we went to angle iron welded on both sides, and 3/4 inch plywood drops in there. And there's a D ring on each end to lift that plywood out. That eliminates that tin that was in there. This end is covered again. There's angle iron on both sides, and this 3/4 inch board is bolted to the angle iron so that the floor doesn't slip back and forth. Fishermen, what we do is we'll eliminate that tin floor altogether, maybe put one of these in, and then we put braces across in 3 places on 3/4 inch plywood, and this chunk here has a lip on it so that that one overlaps, and you have a flat area here to pile your fish tubs. Naturally, all the windows have to be covered with bars again if it's a fishing Bombardier. This is a style of door handle I'm going to put on the blue one to replace that style.
Okay, so what year is this this Bombardier?
All the original Bombardier information is on this little tag.
Okay.
This was made in February of 1966.
Okay.
And if those little brass screws aren't in on the plate, somebody is jigged with this and fooled around and put a different decal on.
So quite a bit of work here to be done. How quickly do you think you might get this out of the shop?
It'll be a month anyway.
A month for doing all the repairs asked by the client, and when this rolls out of the shop, client won't even recognize it. There'll be so much work on it, and so this is a month's worth of work at least. And yeah, future videos will hopefully show the progress as it goes along. There you go, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see how this 1966 wide gauge Bombardier transforms.